Okay, so um just gonna rough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about this because I feel like it's really important. Um um I had to like calm myself down because it's really ridiculous how some of these kids out here act. Young kids, little kids, like babies to me. I don't understand how are these kids like, why are they so, like, why are they just so grown? I I'm not about to be like bashing no little kid because I'm an adult. I'm basically, just saying that the parenting for whoever kid that is, I know it's just not there. And it's sad because there's no way that a little 13-year-old cursing, carrying on, talking about his little his little wee wee or whatever. Um, like, ain't no way that these kids out here are that bad. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it right now. Um, so my kids and we went to the store. I got them, um, like both some like school supplies and stuff like that because my baby is gonna start doing this online school stuff, like really taking it serious. And I went ahead, got everything I needed. I have a cut on my chin. It's such a story behind that. But got back from the store from getting all the school stuff that we need, and my dad was here with me. The kids were outside playing or whatever for a little while. They played at the park and then came back inside the house. Ate. I went upstairs and started um, doing my stuff on the computer. And yeah, I was just up here. Knock on the door. Somebody knocked on the door. I went to go see who it was. And this little boy, it was a little boy. Um, my dad was still here at the time. It was a little boy, and he came to bring Jordan's cell phone. So Jordan left her cell phone at the park while she was playing, and I guess the little boy was out there too. So I guess he knew that she left her phone. So he brought her phone back to her, and I was like, "Oh, thank you," you know, got the phone. Um, and when I was walking back in the house, he was like, "That's your car?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's my dad's car." And I didn't really think too much about that. Like, why is this little boy, like, the little boy is so little. Like, the little boy is like a baby. To me, all these kids are babies to me. I'm 25. Like, yeah. Anyway, went, hold on, my kids. Okay. I really can't remember where I was in the story, but um the little boy brought the cell phone back, and I got the phone and told him thank you or whatever. He asked me who car. I said my dad's, and then the little boy left after that. And then my dad went ahead and left and went to go do what he had to do. So just me and the kids, we're always here. by ourselves or whatever. So I was in the kitchen like cleaning up, and then I heard another knock on the door. And I looked and I was like, my daddy already gone, so I don't know who knocking on the door. So went back to the doors, the same little boy, but he had another boy with him. And this little boy was older. I could tell he was older, but um he claimed that he was 18. And the only reason why I know how old he was is because he came to make sure that his little brother had brought the phone, and he tried to holler at me, talking some. Um, he asked me how old I was. He asked me like it just just asking whatever, and then I was like, "How old are you?" He was like 18, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, um, your little brother brought my baby phone to me, and y'all, I don't know what type of 18-year-olds like go to I don't know, y'all. I feel like I feel like this this age of kids, oh my gosh. The future is going to be the future for some of these kids is going to be something. So, um the boy was basically trying to, holler at me, or whatever. And he ended up asking me, "Oh, you know what? We just moved around here. You know any girls?" Um, and I was like, "No, I don't. I don't know anybody. But thank you for bringing the phone." I told the little boy again, his little brother. I said, "Thank you for bringing the phone." Then closed the door, went back in the house. That was that. I was like, okay, I mean, um, not 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 really thinking of nothing of it, but at the same time I was like, did this little boy just try to hit on me? Like, he said he 18, but y'all, when I say this boy looked like he dang on probably 15, 16 years old, I was like, not even that. Probably, to me they look very young, and to me they are very young, so I was treating them like kids. Like, um all right, well, thank y'all. Y'all be safe out here, be careful, and stuff like that. And like, your churn is grown. Um, okay, got back upstairs. Out, came back on the computer. Another knock on the door. I ran downstairs because Jordan likes to open the door for people, and I hate for her to open the door to the wrong person. So I ran downstairs, looked through the peephole, and I saw a bunch of children. I was like, okay, don't know what this is about, but I opened the door and I was like, um, y'all all right? Um, one of the kids, and I'm gonna call him a kid too, even though he claimed that he was 18 too. He said, "Oh, my homeboy, or the one that came with the little boy the second time, to make sure that his little brother brought the phone. Him, yeah, him. Um, he was like, oh, he wanted your number. He was just too scared to ask." And I was like, no, no, I'm not about to give y'all my number. And then the churn was just carrying on, just talking, just being kids. Like, that's how I was like, oh my gosh, these kids don't go away from my door. I don't mingle with nobody around here. And if I do take my kids to the park, then they don't be out there that long. So I was like kind of annoyed, but since they were kids, being kids, it probably was like, and it was one girl too. It was like two older boys who claimed they were 18, and then it was a little younger boy, and then it was like three little babies. Like they look like babies. They look like they were like 6, 7, 8. Like, churn. I was like, well, no, I'm not gonna give y'all my number. And they was asking me why. He about to be 19 and all this other stuff. And one of the little boys, the 13-year-old, talk with some, oh, if I show you this D, then you're not gonna think that I'm too young or something like that. Ignorance is sad, especially coming from a child like that think they know what they're talking about when they really don't. It's sad. The little boy saying all of that, inappropriate stuff, tried to hug up on me, grab up on me, and he tried to rub my butt. So I politely, pushed him away. He kept coming back, and I was at the door. So it's like these kids is harassing me. Like I'm being harassed by kids that are acting grown. And I told them, like, I started getting real like irritated, and I was hoping in my face, in like from my facial expression, that the church could realize that I was like, y'all church need to stop. Like this isn't okay. Like y'all need to go home. And I even said that, I said y'all need to go. That I'm not giving nobody my number. Y'all need to go. Kids don't listen. Type of kids that don't listen. Um, and I don't even know why I started getting kind of like like oh my gosh, like I almost panicked, and I was like I'm gonna call the police on y'all. That's what I said. I was like, cause I was like feeling like this little boy keep trying to grope on me. I'm 5'3", and I guess the little boy, cause he even said that I looked, the one who was 18 who came back with his little brother to make sure he brought the phone. He said I didn't look like I was 25. I mean, I guess that's a compliment, but at the same time, if I'm telling you that I'm not a child and that I'm 25 and that I'm not like about to give you my number, do not try to pursue and like you're, I don't even know what word to use. You're harassing me. Don't harass me, especially at your age. You can go to jail. The rest of these little kids, I don't know what's going to happen with their parents or whatever, but I don't play like that with kids. I don't do the mingling, like, and I could tell, like, when you dealing with kids like that, like, God bless all the teachers out there. Like, really, 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 like, I could just imagine. And my baby's not in school. I could just imagine if you dealing with kids that's like that. You could just imagine how their parents are. The type of parents that are ready to fight and stuff like that, or ready to go behind their child and stick up for their child when they don't even know what's going on, or back their child up for being bad. I wasn't about to ding on. I wasn't about to deal with none of that. I wasn't about to hit that little boy. I wasn't about to like none of that. I just politely pushed him, like grabbed his arms, like so he went and hug up on me and pushed him away. And then I said, y'all need to go or I'm gonna call the police. So when I get back upstairs, no, wait, I'm going too fast because y'all, I almost had an anxiety attack. I had to come in here and calm down. Like, yeah, I had to calm down and just like collect myself because I'm here by myself. I don't be like mingling with nobody. I don't be trying to cause problems or just like be in the mix with nobody around here. Like, I mean, I already like have my little issues with the housing people already, so it's like, and it's not even like this place is something else. It looks nice, it looks very really really nice, but sometimes it's like, looks can be deceiving, people can be deceiving, and you know I don't even know where I'm going with that, but y'all know what I mean. Like, y'all know what I mean. It's very hood around here, is what I'm trying to say. It's a nice neighborhood, but it's the hood. So, um, I am, a little like shooken up. I'm not as shooken up as I was, like, but I'm just trying to, you know, let y'all let y'all in on this, because it's like you have to be careful how you raise your kids, what you let your kids see, um, like what you do in front of them, how you speak in front of them, what you say to them, like all of that, because these kids will, it rubs off on them. It rubs off on them, or it thing on like it makes them, act out, or it makes them like not be the type of person that you would want your child to be. You don't want your kids growing up going to jail, so why not train them to have respect and not be um harassing anybody, adults. Like, it's really sad. And then after, okay, okay, I'm just so annoyed. I mean, it's just hard, and I'm trying not to even get emotional. I don't even know why I'm getting emotional about this, but it's just hard to even think. That's why I'm doing the online stuff with my daughter, because I don't trust nobody. Like, I just don't, when it comes to like strangers. I mean, I don't know what type of environment I would be putting my baby in if I was to just let her go off to one of these schools over here. Not saying that the school system, but that these kids get raised differently at home. Like, really, like, and the little boy said he was 13, looking like he dang on 7 or 8 or 6. And you over here, like, it's hard to think, like, it's hard. And I'm trying not to even think the way I'm thinking. Like, I would never put my daughter in no situation where she could be harassed, or, you know, and God forbid, like, kids who don't know better, like at the young ages, like in the younger stages, they not gonna know better as adults either. So it's really sad. And, you know, I wish that I wasn't here by myself, so that I could have like maybe walked over, because I would have walked over to that little boy house. Please believe I was gonna tell his parent or whoever, because I'm not about to argue or fight with no little kid unless he tried to fight me. Now that's something different. But the little boy was just trying to push up on me. Nah, I didn't like that. I just pushed him, like, and grabbed him, and like, you know, politely pushed him away. Like, don't do that. Um, Kids need to realize what personal space is also. At that age, you don't want no little boy grabbing up on no female and trying to force himself to hug on her. You don't want that. Parents, please don't let these kids like be grown like that. I would never ever, like, that's why I be trying to like just not like I don't be trying to mingle. I do what I do on the internet, which is like, whatever to make money, but I always keep it separate from me parenting and, the way I raise my kids. I'm very overprotective sometimes, which is okay because of how I be seeing things sometimes. Like, these kids be knowing too much. Hold on. What's wrong? Thank you.
You're welcome.
What you doing down there? Okay. Go sit back down. Okay, go get your toys. Take that to Mari. Take that to her. Take Mari her cup. Thank you. But yeah. It's just really sad, y'all. I just had to let y'all know that you gotta be careful how you raise your kids. You gotta be careful who you let your kids around. You gotta be careful, like, when it comes to picking, like, school. Which, I mean, just stay on top of y'all kids, man. I don't ever judge nobody for the way they parent their children. People judge me all the time about every little thing that I do. But when it comes to parenting, I always am open to taking advice and learning and stuff like that.